What's up, guys? So I write manga. I've been thinking about new manga ideas and stuff, and I have decided I can't do it, guys. I can't write manga. No, I can't. I can do that with your help. So I have a few stories for you guys. I want you to give me your honest feedback. Nice, kind, positive. You don't have to say it's good. Just don't be mean about it. Feedback in the comments. And what's your favorite? So, obviously not have a name for for two of these. I have a name for them. So first one I don't have a name for. It's about you guys heard Night Rider. That was guy on my night right down in the car that's alive. Called Kit, I think. Or no one knows it's alive, but he can drive on its own and talk and stuff. I don't remember. None of that. Well, I was kind of like nightmare if the car is actually alive. There's a human brain in the car. The car has its own thoughts and feelings. Yeah, and this guy who writes down it. That was one. Yeah, other one was same one I thought was a sequel to one I wrote as a kid. Riddick's 2. And then there's one more, I don't know how romance thing. I'm gonna start off with, it's that one, and then, move on to the rest, I want to know the best. So, one is, I don't know what to call it yet. Maybe he's like Blackwing or something. I don't know. So, it starts off with this guy, I don't have a name. There's one called him Jim for now. And I think this is called a car. There's kits. It's called the car Tuck. Just Tuck. Well, I'll figure out names later. These are the names I have for now. So Jim, he's maybe I think he's 14, 15 around there. I think he's probably 14. And at 14 years old, he's made best friends with a car. Yes, his best friend is a car. Tuck, we're talking right now. I'll finish it later. So, different Tuck, best friends, and however, Jim is on the run. He's a wanted man. Now, why he's on the run? That is because he was framed. So Jim is just in Tuck one day, riding around, driving the cops. When he takes a turn, and there's one way road. There's a forest on the side, lake on this side, and he can't just back to the lake. So what he does, he's driving the cops, all behind him, shooting at him. He's dodging like a boss. Tuck's driving himself. Jim's just in Tuck. That's so wrong as that. Anyways, so while they're driving, eventually there's cops out in front of them too, and they ran into him get out of the car, or else we will use force. So Tuck's like, Jim, we have to. And it's yeah, we have to. And then drive off the edge into the lake. However, Jim, when they hide, sink down, and then the cops oh, they're dead, and leave. Jim pops his head out of the water, and since he's in the water, he has enough strength to drag Tuck out. On Tuck use the wheels kind of very small oars to help Jim bring him shore. So then they're at the bottom of the lake. No way for Tuck to get back up. That's all I have so far. So not really good. The whole point of the story though is that like a killer on the loose, and Jim has to find out who it is with how it Tuck. 2, I got far in this one, and this is Red X 2. Alright, so Red X 2. So first and first, who is Red X? Let's see if Google knows. Hey Google, who is Red X?
Here is some information about Red X. Red X is an anti-hero and a former villain identity employed by Robin. Although he never appeared in the mainstream DCU, he was Robin's rival and archenemy in the Teen Titans TV series, and made reappearances in the Titans Go! Comic based on the series.
Yep. That Red X. I had a whole book about him. Now I'm writing a second book all about him. So in the first book, he basically worked for Slade. And he eventually quit working for Slade, and the book ended with him trying to. The whole point of the book is find out who he is and what his life is gonna be like now. And in the end, he says, "Who am I? I am Red X." Parkouring. It's funny. I was ready to know this. So I thought first time I wanted to know how it goes. So he is a villain, of course. I had him attacking all the heroes in the city. And from cops to superheroes to just wannabe heroes, trying to kill all of them. Because he's, a villain. And he had to get them out of his way so he can, And he has a crush on no one. There is a girl named Tara. I know her. Her ability is rock manipulation. You know what that is? She's like an earthbender from Avatar. That's what Tara's like an earthbender. So yeah. So then, not, you know what I mean. Whereas Tara has a crush on him. He, however, is not the of anyone. He's just cold-hearted. So it starts out with him on right where that he says I am Rex. Then the book starts. He hops down from the building and he's running around town and he's like, damn, I gotta have him evil about I'll get nowhere with all these cops my way. So this is the part that's kinda evil. He goes to the first police station he finds. And it's very small. Only 2 cops are guarding it. It's so small. It's smaller than I don't know. How do I describe this? There's how do I describe this? It's outhouses. An outhouse is about outside a big square. It's 14 outhouses. That's how big the base is. It's a very small base station. There's the helicopter off. I like the ones in Jailbreak. I think there's those ones. Jailbreak and Roblox. So only 2 cops there. Guarding it, and Alex goes through how to take these guys out without anyone seeing. So he's not Batman on. He has how battle range and he don't have bird range thing. He has X-ray. So they're the same thing. They're X. So he throws one somewhere. So a cop goes to the northwest and has that how it goes. He runs out behind and stabs him with the X-ray, and then he does have one thing that he can do. He like this. So on the palm hand is a symbol an X. He like this and shoot an X-ray straight out of his hand. So the other cop hears like the guy going like blah when you know that he gets stabbed. Turns and it goes when the X range goes when the other cop kills him. So X does that, and X he doesn't have superpowers. He has more like a gadget that him seem like a supernatural person. He has a gadget that like helps him teleport or something. On his belt, he just like clicks it and teleports. It's really cool. Yeah. So after that, after that he teleports away, and he mostly just like for a while. In ways where it's like two guys he got the car on them. Eventually, he's like beating up policemen. And then eventually he gets to this big police station. And as he back of it, this is other police station where he goes inside, and there's like 3 cops in there, and he hit out 2, but one cop holds their gun to his head. Like, damn, what I do? And then Rock hits that cop in the face, knocking him out, and hits him down, and it's Tara. And he like confesses to him, and he like, Tara, you already did this once. I don't love you, Tara. And like, I know, but at least let me ask you this: can I at least help you? And he's like, you stay with me, so I guess just make you fine. You can help me once. You choose when. Only on one mission. I'm about to do it. So he's at the big police station, and he is just like, he is going to try to kill every cop inside. So he like kicks Drummond, and there's like hordes of cops shoved right at him. He's like walking through casually, like slicing them all into pieces. Until he comes to he's like the chief and runs the cops behind him, and they all like have their guns like pointing at him, and he's like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And he also has X's on the back of his hand. He like this, like something like an X-ray shield thing, kind of. A shield that's the size of one of his X-rays. So he's like, okay, fine, like this, and it's a little like X-ray, and like stuck. So his hand though, I mean, right hand. So he pulls it out, and all her like, shoot him. He's like, and all bullets, and he's like, not bad. Throws him like an X-ray, and it like hits all the cops behind the guy. And then it stops to the wall, all the behind the chief, and then Red X goes around the chief, and then he's like super out, Red like throws a kick, he like grabs his leg, like throws him, and then the X gets up and like throws a punch, and he like grabs his arm, like throws it over him and slams him to the ground, like stomps on him, kicks him, Red is losing now. Rex put out his sticky X. So what this sticky X does, it's like that has an X-rays now, like all the stuff's like X-rays. Yeah. So what he does, he'll throw it, and it will like then like it's bigger and sticks stuff and pulls them all like into like one spot. So he throws his sticky X, it sticks to the wall, sticks to the chief, sticks to the trash can, and sticks to the railing, and then it pulls them all there. So the chief in the middle, behind the trash can, and a railing will hit the chief, and he's like, I know it not bothers me, but then the thief gets back up and they're like, oh, dang. He's coming back for more. So Red X gets his like back of his hand x-raying out, ready to fight the thief. And the thief pulls out a gun and shoots, and like click, he's out of ammo. So he pulls out knife, and they like sword dueling kind of, but X and knife dueling. And then while they're battling, eventually the chief like kicks Red X over and pulls out a knife and like, I'm not taking you as prisoner. You're dying right here. And then Terra, of course, saves them again. And then he's like, yeah, you helped me, now you can leave. He's like, I'm not helping you till the mission's over. Like, what do you mean? I killed these cops. He's like, oh, I know why you're here. He's there because he's looking for a key card to get a chip to get information on where the best where the most insane crimes have almost been pulled off, but haven't actually. He's gonna try to pull them off. So he's like going out trying to find them. So yeah, fine, you can help me this once. So they're both looking for the chip, and they're in the control room, and the cells are everywhere. No prisoners in this, by the way. I don't know why. I mean, they just can't find anything until Red X finds a computer. So he gets on it, and what he sees is there is a mark. So there's a map. The red dot on it says chip crime. So that's what happens to off. And that crime is to get the chip. So that's how where the chip is now. So he has to go to that spot, find the chip, and get alive. So he guys who did terror behind him. That's as far as I got in. Now her last one. Another thing, a romance club. So there's a kid. He is single. So he is in an after school club, a romance club, on how to be romantic. Because the man had zero riz. So then, his crush on her is next door, is the girl next door, and the matter is, she has crush on him as well. They don't know. They're both kind of insecure. And then, though he walks in, there's, I don't know anything yet. It's I think the one is blonde hair, one with longer blonde hair, one is pink hair, black hair, black hair. I think that's it. So the one with pink hair, she loves manga. He's a big manga fan. One is her black hair. She her name is yet. We call I think I call one is pink hair Kyuki or something. Like his name in Genshin Impact. That little zombie girl Kyuki or something. And then the one pink hair, that one. I'll have one. I'll have a name for the one with black hair. I think I'm gonna name her. I don't know. The one is the one. Yeah, the crush on is probably me. Minori. And the leader, the leader, the one who's the club, I don't know. She has blonde hair too. I don't know what I'm gonna call her. And I guess both the leader and his dress will have long blonde hair, but like I think they have like longer blonde hair. So I think that noise is down like her shoulders. I think, or the one has like longer, like down like right above her right above her waist. So then, yeah. So then, basically, there's the only boy in the club. That's all boy. It's a boy in a club full of girls. A romance club. And basically, how it's going is just like, he's just trying to learn romance. He never trusted in there until he like, walked in and met everyone else. Then what happens next is let's call her Dana now. Let's call the leader Dana. We're now gonna call his crush Ellie. And we'll let her now black hair. 3 number. So Dana is like, everyone, welcome to the first meeting in the romance club. So this club is all learning how to be romantic and how to get people to like you and stuff like that. So we're gonna start off with an exercise. It has eyes on how to be romantic. So we're gonna put it into teams and we're gonna have a romantic conversation. We're gonna have probably Derek right now. We're gonna have Derek and Black start on one team, and QQ and Minori on the other team. So QQ and Minori had an intended offensive guy. Well, Black actually is tied to a guy. So they're trying to be romantic, kind of like flirty. You know what I mean? Kind of that. So he's like, so Black guy, hobbies, and Black's like, yeah, I cook a little bit. Oh, that's cool. What do you cook? Like, I bake bread. Immediately. I mean, they're like, okay, guys, no. Just no. It's awkward. It's romantic. Not awkward. They're not very good, very romantic. So, they were trying. So, eventually they're like, so, baby, you're looking pretty today. And me, yeah, so I'm like, nope. You don't know how to be. You have 0 skills. So then, as for QQ and Minori, they are owning it. They're holding each other and cuddling almost. And they're like, I'm so glad I found love with you. You're so pretty. And he's like, oh, I feel the same about you. And no. He's like, yes. That is how it's done. And after that, we're like, I asked her and so like, hey, Derek, yeah, like, do you have any plans after school? Like, not really. Like, I think you walk me to my home. Like, you live right next door, so I guess so. So they're going home and talking, They get to her house. She thanks them and goes inside. He walks to his house. His lady's like if you feel ready. And go inside. That's all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Remember, tell me which one is your favorite, and I'll see if I can write it. And until then, subscribe.